The Byzantine army is on my land.
Oh my god, look at that.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Wow, you're getting pretty confident before, but I want to that confidence. I don't know.
We will smite this foe, Sultan. As my Sultan wills.
Am I able to persuade a faction to stop war with another faction? Like if a Byzantine were to invade?
It's definitely in later games. I don't know if it's in this one.
I don't think it is.
Why?
Well, if the Byzantines invaded you, I you know, it would be a nice guy. Say, hey, leave them alone. You know, they're new. You know.
Why don't you go to war? Well, listen, you going to war with the Byzantine is not completely crazy.
Yeah,
first off,
yeah,
first off, you can take their islands, which is, I believe it's Crete. This is Crete. It's not called that back then. And then there's this one. I should know the name of this. It's not.
Is that Cyprus?
Yeah, no, yeah, it might be called Cyprus. Today, it's called Cyprus, I think. Yeah, so you've got that to gain. Plus, they are a religion which is not yours. So,
yeah,
and hey, historically the Byzantines did fall. It should be the end of their era. I'm willing to help you.
Well,
Come on, you fucking Christian cunt.
It's like you guys are so bad at diplomacy. It's like, and your advice is like, no, if they are acting reluctant, you need to be nice to them. And he's like, oh, I see. He's like, but...
Come on, you fucking Jew.
He's like, but, you know, you need to... So, but can't I intimidate them into doing what I want? But it doesn't always work like that.
Okay, Doug, if they go to war with me, you have to go to war with the Byzantines, or I will go to war with you. Do you understand?
He's like, okay, come back. He's like, a little bit better, but still not good.
But I'm not joking.
Look, I benefit a lot from trade with the Byzantine Empire.
Oh, so your real colours show.
And they haven't done anything aggressive yet.
Oh, wow, they've got fucking armies in my land.
But look, I would evaluate the situation and I would consider helping you out.
What is the Sultan's will? Name the field of battle.
But maybe we
will
could
meet
work
you
out
there.
a deal. A 100-year non-aggression plan.
No deal.
What, would you really not want to do that? 100-year non-aggression.
Well, I'm not worrying about you going to war, so I'm not, what's in it for me?
Well, that you don't get killed by...
Oh, well, that's different from a non-aggression pact between you and me. I mean,
well, the fact that, you know, they don't try and take me into your property. That's pretty beneficial. And, you know, you have to think about the fucking Mongols, you know.
Oh, that's quite, isn't that many years away?
Yeah, well, that's why we have
200 years.
Yeah, but it's I think it's less than 200 years. But that's, you know, that's why we have a non-aggression pact. So I don't, you know, I don't try and weaken you down.
Okay, I'm gonna hire these mercenaries. These mercenaries are quite impressive.
I'm just saying, think about it.
Okay, I'm gonna have another go at these. Fuck, look how... There's only 400 of them, but look how strong it is.
Oh yeah, don't worry, you're rich. Hey punk, I'm talking to you.
It's like heavy snow. Oh god.
Look.
Units, await my orders. Archers. Units,
There's some acid rain and all your you're going to want to do is you're going to want to defend your archers, your infantry archers.
Well, I would think that this should just be a matter of shooting them to pieces and then charging them.
Well,
because I mean they don't look that bad.
Well, we'll wait and see. Because remember, it seems like you don't have the most efficient cavalry, and you have to think: are you going to be able to wear them down enough? And what kind of troops do they have? Oh, they've got archers. Okay, you got the uphill advantage.
Units, move on!
What do you think of the battle so far?
Oh, seems to be going good. Yeah, for that.
Okay, some of them are retreating. A moment where I was thinking, well, fuck, what's going to happen here?
How are the heavy infantry?
They're just sitting there, they're not doing anything.
Oh, fuck.
Every entry's taking the bullets now.
Yeah, that's probably your enemy just wasn't good.
Only
Oh,
half
it's just
the
the
enemy
same
force
thing, yeah.
remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
But, you know, naturally that's part of what it's like when you fight there. Yeah. Fuck, my general's taking a lot of losses.
Yeah.
It's pretty scary. Glad I didn't lose him. Okay, these mercenaries are gonna go on for a charge. Ooh, shit! Look at those losses. I think that's friendly fire. Fuck that. Stop it. Those fucking Armenians. They're getting themselves ready from the genocide.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely
Yeah, I
see
just
this
said it.
and lose heart.
What?
I don't know.
What? Yeah, those fucking cunts. Look at them. They don't even look Christian. I mean, Islam.
God. Being knocking back and beating too many of the
Shit. Yeah, look, just got one of the fuckers. Yeah, you fall to the ground and you die, motherfucker.
Orders completed, my
Fuck.
king.
God.
Christian
Compassionate
pieces.
Muslims, alright.
Nah, we're not compassionate. Let that be on the record.
What you just saying before about how, you know, tolerant and accepting and like peaceful you guys were?
Not anymore. Look at them. Look at them burn.
A couple of Armenian brigands tipped you over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything was fine until those
The enemy flees before us.
They've been
like a herd
sitting
of
at my
goats.
capital the whole
Drive them
time.
from the battle.
Look at them, they're all surrounded, they know it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you're all gonna die now.
maybe you want to be a bit more compassionate for
Nah. And they're gonna get killed too.
you want to go to war with Byzantines, one of the largest factions in the game.
If they want to make the mistake, it's their mistake to make. If the Byzantines seriously want to go to war with me, it will be the end of their empire. When did it begin? 300 BC or something?
Well, you could consider that like, you know, the
Romans.
Roman Empire. So, yeah, over 1,000.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna come to an end soon if they keep this up. If they're walking on my land and the war begins, they're gonna get taken out. And I will hope that my Crusader friends will.
Friends? Oh, really?
Are we
You're
not?
talking-
Are we not brothers?
You've been okay.
Or
so
will you stab me in the back when I need you most?
You've been sitting in this fucking cane chair.
You shut your mouth right
Talking
now.
about how we're disgusting, we're evil, we're filthy.
Well, you are.
And now you're saying that we're friends. Okay. Alright.
Backstab.
Guess that the Quran has some interesting things to say about
Yeah.
friendship.
Because they bullets. My bodyguard's just like,
All
We've done
praise
one
to
today.
Allah. This is a most crushing victory.
that's what I
Your
thought.
name will live in marble, and our foes in sand.
We lost 150, they lost 417. So yeah, pretty good victory, heroic victory.
Well, you had like over double the troops.
Yeah, but you know, according to the bar thing, I wasn't gonna be doing that great because
Well,
they
yeah.
had heavy infantry and I just didn't. You know, I didn't really have fighting units per se. I only had missile units.
Well, yeah, they just kind of like, you know,
A most
I think it's like
honorable
heavy infantry.
victory.
The heavy infantry just could have been doing stuff, but it just wasn't.
Yeah, well, that's the nature of fighting AI. You know, they're never going to.
Yeah, think logically.
Yeah.
No mortal man may walk this path.
So, what have they got here?
You talking to me?
Pretty small.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a worry. Nonetheless. That's pretty big.
God,
they look like Romans, don't they?
They do, yeah.
God.
Got the spears and shields.
It's a big worry.
Great Sultan?
I don't think we've even seen any Europeans fighting.
Yeah, it would be quite an interesting experience to be fighting them.
Yeah, but they might not all be.
Yalla! My Sultan wishes you dead!
What is the Sultan's will?
Orders!
We shall end this day as victors! I would obey if it were possible, Sultan. Inshallah, we will smite this foe, Sultan!
Oh, that sucks. Fuck, I wouldn't have sent them out if I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, the meter, it doesn't always take into account everything. Like, it's like Napoleon said, I don't know if he actually said it, but quantity has a quality on its own. Sometimes if you just have to...
Marching no further.
It kinda...
Yes.
Gives you this advantage.
Set watch patrols. We
It's
rest
beyond
here.
just cannon fodder, but it's the ability to
Salam alaikum.
enroach, surround, and shock your enemy.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Okay, so it was my turn. I built a few things, I spent my money, I bought some mercenaries, and I finally expelled some enemies, you know, that were right near my capital. And now I've also just discovered that a Byzantine army is now right into my base, and it actually looks like they're about to attack me. So if the Byzantine Empire attacks me on this turn, it's going to quite you know, change the equation a bit. And I've just noticed something else. There's a town here. What if the Byzantine owns it?
I think they do own it.
Oh my god, if that's the case, then
Orders,
How may I
So you're
serve, Sultan?
prepared to declare war.
we march.
if they own that town, I almost don't have a choice. And I think it's only a you know, a matter of moments before that they attack me. So we'll see what happens next turn.
Preemptive strike. Ooh.
Well, no, I'm not in a position to make a preemptive strike. Oh, look, and they own this. Oh my god,
You surrounded?
yeah, my situation is pretty fragile right now. So, yeah, let's see what happens.
Well, look, you own a big piece of geography. You knew that it wouldn't be able to last forever.
Now the geography is looking smaller and smaller.
Okay, welcome to turn 13 of the Crusader stakes, where the big boys play. Okay, what do we got here? Triton Cruise. Get that shit out of my face. Construction report. Oh, good. Okay, I'm actually making money now, which is really good. Before I do anything else, I'm just gonna check on those agents.
Senior.
Okay, so the bishop is in Edessa, and really, if I wanna, you know, do the right thing according to the Pope, I should bring him out. To such a fucking long way away.
It is said the Sultan does not mind you, infidel. It is not my place to speak with you.
Oh my god, look at that. The Fatimids are right on my doorstep.
I am no diplomat, Sadiq. I am but Allah's. Oui, mon roi.
Okay, I might need to keep Damascus out
An
for now.
With honor.
until the boat comes back.
Oui, mon
But
roi.
now I also have to think about, you know, what I'm gonna do with the Fadamines. If I took these guys out, I might have a chance of getting to that castle, but...
Softly, Seigneur. Master. Your
I'm
orders, mon
gonna
roi.
focus on these diplomats.
Seigneur. Oui, Seigneur. Oui, Seigneur. Oui, at once. If only I could, mon roi.
Okay,
Oui,
who's gonna
at
do
once.
this thing? Unfortunately for poor
Oui, mon
Colin
roi.
here, he's just gonna have to
Très bien,
continue.
Seigneur.
It shouldn't
Stopping
take too
here,
long to
Seigneur.
get into
Stopping here, Seigneur.
Spain.
I am not a servant of your enemies, Lord.
Yeah, what if I were to make an advance down to the Fadamids? How are they looking? Faction rankings, where are we? Where's the Fatimid Empire? Fatimid Caliphate. Okay, so the military is going up. Yeah, it would be a very good time to get in on that. Yeah, I need to start thinking ahead more. That's the
Ready
thing.
to sail. Oui, mon roi, full sails.
Thinking, should I, you know, spend money on... I probably should. As for Tortosa, I'm also going to build that church because, you know...
God's servant. Traveling with the Lord. Mon roi.
Okay, do I really want to stop the,
All praise be to Allah.
See, it's still on square on 50%. We still have a lot of unrest, and I'm not sure I want to change that quite yet. Leave the tax rate at high.
Your money, my wares. Sound good, Sadiq? Only the Sultan may
So it's
order me
quite
about in
bad.
that way.
News from me, because you've got the Byzantines on my doorstep, but I've got the Fatimids on my doorstep,
really?
the Egyptians.
Oh shit.
So things might be
I am not a servant of your enemies, Lord.
things might be changing rapidly. I've got no rebels to immediately kill.
I suggest you break off alliance with Byzantine.
I would consider doing that, but not quite yet.
How about this?
No.
If you break off, do you want to start an alliance with me?
An alliance with you? God. Okay. Do you have a diplomat that you can send down here?
Not nearby, to be honest.
Yeah, because all my diplomats are in Europe.
The idea was you break off an alliance with the Byzantine. You break the alliance off. Therefore, you don't get dragged into a war with me if they go to war, along with the rest of Europe.
Yeah.
And if the Egyptians go to war with you, I'll go to war with them.
If the Egyptians go to war with me, I'm going to call a crusade. There's nobody better entitled to call one than me. In fact, I'm wondering if I should call one right now.
I've got an idea.
What's that?
Are the Egyptians at war there?
No, but they're in my territory.
I've got an idea.
What's that?
Call a crusade against Istanbul. Right now.
I've got an army of bloodthirsty fucking Egyptians outside the gates of Jerusalem, and you're suggesting that I rally up the forces of fucking Christendom on Istanbul.
Yeah.
No, I was actually expecting
These
something.
guys.
I was expecting
sorry,
a good.
I meant Constantinople.
Yeah, I know.
These guys need to be taught a lesson. You do not. The Christians need to teach those Orthodox Christians that you do not encroach onto Muslim territory. Hence the crusade. Any question?
Okay, hold on 1 second. What's this town? Gaza. Okay.
Are you gonna call the crusade?
I really hope he agrees. Okay.
Oh, what if he doesn't?
I'll be pissed off.
You might be better off causing it against Cairo. Though, you know, it's up to you. Gaza would be attainable, so. What happened?
It's on, motherfucker. Pope agrees that this settlement is a worthy crusade target, informing you that he will send word to the other Catholic kings and rulers that all true servants of God should take up arms and make haste towards the enemies of the crusade. Woe to those who stand before the righteous armies of the Lord.
The Holy Bible may preach peace, but when it is Christendom itself that is threatened, then it is every Christian's duty to defend all that is holy. His Holiness the Pope has called a crusade to reclaim the Holy Lands from the infidel, who would deny Christian pilgrims their right to visit the holy places.
Like Gaza.
Yeah.
It is time for the armies of Christendom to put aside their differences and unite under one banner, the sign of the cross, and give back God's children what is
Oh, sweet
rightfully
Christ.
theirs, or die
yeah.
trying.
It's on to the break of dawn. Alright, Egypt, what are you going to do now, bitch? Okay. So, yeah, I've just called a fuck crusade. What? So, you still want to fight? And what if this young 16-year-old kid was, you know, leading the charge? Oh man, I am pretty scared to see how this goes along. Probably what I want to do
Ready to say.
is I want to send up some of these guys from Tortosa. They're going to come down. I mean, they're going to, you know, they're going to come up. Well, they're going to come down to Jerusalem, and I just hope that Egypt doesn't pull any freak attacks. Might have to worry about this now. Al-Aqaba. That should be good. Yeah, I just hope that my work building alliances hasn't been for nothing, and we go ahead and make this crusade happen. Who's are some of the other really well favored factions? To be honest, you know, well, you know, Sicily has a good chance of getting in there. I'd love to see France involved. But yeah, let's do this. Let's fucking take on these Egyptians.
Greetings, the Great Turkish Anthony. The Crusades are on.
What is the Sultan's will? Shubadak. Yalla. Orders.
What's this?
The Holy Bible may preach peace,
Crusade.
but
Ain't that some? You're in Greece. Checking out the situation.
You talking to me? I am neither friend nor foe, Your
Man,
Majesty.
it's a shame that well, they haven't invaded you.
From the shadows shall be watched.
You know, it's like a shame that
Fuck, they got a lot of armies.
that
I'll try to sneak into one.
Byzantines aren't Catholic. Then they would have, the crusade would have distracted them. Like I love having perfect ranking of the Pope. Oh, Byzantine Empire back on the top. Be worried. Are you worried?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so the Egyptians are now at war with seems like everybody.
Oh, let's see this. Okay, Sicily, Norway, Aragon, Hungary, and Leon. So all of Spain is at war with Egyptians, and that's good. Although I technically am not at war with them. Oh no, I am at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, and more people will join later on, so yeah. Oh no.
Oh boy. Yeah, it seems like the Crusaders is causing all of Islam to be resented.
I serve the faith.
So you're kind of starting to see, Anthony, if you did go to war with me, you would be awakening a child.
Great Sultan?
Fuck, to think that crusade could be called. I mean, invasion of Gaza.
Well, I didn't want to tell you this, but if I was you, I would have already called a crusade. I would have called it against rebel settlement. Because what's there to lose? You get to hire mercenaries. You've called a crusade, and then not only have you called a crusade, but you've called a victorious crusade where you won. You know, if I was you, I would have already called a crusade. But you know, you're sort of doing it now, so.
Well, this is a good
I
time.
serve the faith.
You know, because the Egyptians are on the uprise,
Yeah.
and I simply can't have a powerful Islamic faction.
Besides me.
Yeah, besides me. Besides you. Besides me.
Sultan.
But you know, at least like with
I
you, we
serve
can
your
agree to
will.
stuff like, you know, ceasefire pacts
does
and
the
mutually
Sultan will?
beneficial agreements and stuff. Whereas the
Yes,
Egyptians,
Sultan.
I just don't know what the hell they're going to
Your
do.
plan, Great
Yeah.
Sultan?
It's too unpredictable.
As you will, Sultan.
And I
Tomorrow
don't have to worry
awaits.
about the wars because there's a huge freaking desert separating us. And you know,
Yes.
Arabia is a big, you know, fucking cesspool of different kingdoms and cultures and.
Infidels to kill, Sultan!
You know, one of your cities is rising.
Yeah.
They're rising, but they're happy.
I think I've fixed that now because
Oh.
I moved a guy there.
Orders
But I'll put them there anyway in most.
as you will.
But next turn it should have fixed itself. Oh, so good old Gaza, right?
Yep.
71% Muslim.
Great
Be a
Sultan,
hard one to.
That's about to change. After we've invaded them, it's going to be zero.
I serve the faith.
Florins, Gilda.
You know that
I've been good
16-year-old
to
kid
me.
that I hired? My 15-year-old kid that I hired?
Naam Sultan.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's going
Orders.
to be exterminated.
Oh no, look at them.
You talking to me?
Because remember, those Egyptians are the original aggressors. They walked into our land.
So basically I'm just like full on hiring around here, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah. And don't just hire, but, you know, you want to make an attack.
Against the Byzantine now.
Oh, well.
I'm not at war with them yet, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to, you know, start it if it's not necessary.
Is there any
Here we
chance
go.
of you-
You should take this place.
Oh shit, I should. Fuck. I'm using the strategic advantage.
Yeah. Plus it's a very, very safe place for you
Orders,
to,
mighty Sultan.
you know, be.
Yeah.
Course set. We cannot plot that course. Yes, Sultan.
Are you gonna make a joke?
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll have one too.
Sure. In fact, I might fish out that skill pot. Make tea that way. That way we can keep it heated.
Okay, so I think that's my turn. I've in the what do they call it? East Asian Minor. I've built up some troops because it looks like right now that, quite frankly, the Byzantines are. It looks quite frankly that the Byzantine army is poised to invade me. They're walking troops through my land, so I'm building up troops in Asia Minor. I've done a bit of retraining. I've moved my diplomat closer to Rome because I'm going to try and strike some sort of deal with the Catholics if I can. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, Mosul's probably going to be under control by next turn. I've still got a little bit of cash sitting there by the end of my turn. Gaza has now got a crusade on it, so we'll see how that plays out next turn.
I serve the faith.
And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, thank you for watching.